What's up?
Dude, I kind of saw the main character.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Hello.
I'm Chris.
I'm Tom Hanks. No, I'm Rob Bank.
And we make up Before All This.
Before All This.
Incorporated.
Incorporated. Mm-hmm. Also with us is John Hartwig, who
can't be with us right now.
Can't be with us. He's in Austin.
Yeah.
Working for Richard Linklater.
Yeah, he's got a nice gig down there. So, but for you guys that don't know who John Hartwig is, here comes a picture. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's fucking.
That's crazy.
That is ridiculous. That is not
super duper.
Okay. Wait.
Okay.
This
is the real. I'll show you a real picture. Ready?
1, 2, 3. There he is. I mean, he's an upstanding citizen. Mm-hmm. Good looking guy.
He's cool.
Yeah. All right.
Real cool. What is Before All This, right? I mean,
what is Before All This?
So far, you've just like heard seen little typings or words, from us. But we just want to introduce ourselves to you.
Personally, I guess.
Make it a little more formal, I guess you could say, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So basically, I met Hartwig in 2005. We both were going to the same college in Minnesota, and we both wanted to make movies. And I was really into theater, and I was really into music at the time. John I'm the leader of the future. We kind of clicked right away. We like to tell stories, and we decided let's shoot a short film and see what happens. So we ended up shooting it, and it premiered at the college's short film festival. The film was playing. It was in front of 200 people, and I remember just looking behind me and watching every single person glued to the vision that we put up. And at the end, people were crying. And I felt enthralled, empowered, I created that emotion in them. So I kind of felt like God a little bit. And so right then I was addicted to making film. And the film went on, and we ended up winning Best of Festival at B.A.T in 2006. And from then I've never looked back. I moved back to Seattle. I tried to make films happen in Seattle. I moved to LA and tried to get on set as much as I could. And the one thing I learned in Hollywood is that if you really want to make your own movies, you have to do it anywhere but Hollywood. Because you'll get work in film, but it won't be your own movies. So I went back to Seattle. I got married to my beautiful wife, Kim, and after that, I looked for film schools, and I looked at New York, I looked at USC, and I found this film school in Denver, Colorado. It was ranked within the top 10. It was the cheapest, it had the most hands-on experience, and it was a no-brainer. So me and my wife, after we got married, we packed up our things and we moved to Denver. And that's where I met this guy. Hi. Was that alright? Was that okay? Yeah, that was good. Right.
That was good.
It's okay?
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Can we cut around it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yes, I met this guy at the Colorado Film School, but before that, I was, actually living in Grand Junction, Colorado. That's kind of where I grew up and was raised. I was actually going for music. Film just came out, struck out to me like there was more. It encompasses more
than just music.
It has music in it, but it also has emotions and people and life and all the things that I was drawn to as a person, And I remember watching movies, since I was 2 months in the womb. So
burn to you, Steven Spielberg, 7 years old.
Ooh, gotcha. But yeah, so I decided I want to make movies. And I had a friend who found out about this short film festival at the college. The day before, we made a film, in less than 24 hours, and played it and got second. And I was like, well, shit. I was like, well, crap.
We're happy with just second.
I was like, you know what? That's not good enough. Like, if I had more notice, I think I could make a better film. And so I became addicted, to making short films. And we probably made like 6 within like a 3-month period. And I was like, I just became addicted. So I started looking into schools, and I was like, well, there's USC out there. It's super expensive.
Yeah.
And I started doing some research and found out that, not 3 hours away from me was the Colorado Film School, and it's cheap, and heard that it was really hands-on. So yeah, so I moved there in 2008. And in my first year, I met this guy. We were both in the same editing lab.
That's weird, yeah.
Both spending enormous amounts of time editing our projects,
Small
like
little
totally
tiny
carrying
projects.
like 3 seats down from each other. And
with our headphones on, and we're like looking over at the other guy's computer,
yeah,
not
like,
saying
what is he
anything.
doing?
We're going back and we're like, oh, interesting.
Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. Cool.
Yeah. And then we both found out that we worked at Red Robin.
Worked at the same company.
Well, I worked for Red Robin.
We both went to film school, and we both like to skateboard, and
We like to play guitar. It just kind of clicked off the bat, so right away we knew we kind of wanted to work together.
I was trying to get through the course as fast as possible.
And get graduated.
Because I'm an old fogey and I've been going to school forever. I just kind of want to get done with it. So I was trying to go through the program as fast as possible. Anyway, so I had a production class coming up, and I had this idea based on the Little Red Riding Hood story script, sort of, make it a short, kind of mess up the conventions. But we knew we wanted to work together, so I wanted him to be my DP, director of photography. And so I asked you.
Yeah.
He said, F you, man.
No.
He said,
right away I was like, yes, let's do this. And after we saw the final project, we were like pretty impressed that, our message, despite like actors falling out, despite having to cut scenes, it still played together. And so we kind of knew, like, hey, this is kind of working. I had done the 48-hour film festival the last year, and I won Best Editing, which is a small thing. And it was just me and my buddy David Sparks. And so right away I wanted to bring Rob on. The 48-hour film festival coming up to give you a prop, a line of dialogue, and a genre, and you have to make a film in 48 hours.
Yeah, and I was super intrigued by the idea. I was like, dude, perfect, no pre-production, you just
make a movie.
Go out and do it, and then that's all you're about for like a weekend.
Yeah.
And I was like, I love that.
Yeah.
Now let's do it.
Yeah. We shot this beautiful piece called For You, and when everything was said and done, after we got a production and we submitted it, we ended up winning not only Best Picture, but we won Audience Award for Best Picture. We won Best Original Score, and we won Best Editing. So right then and there, me and Rob kind of knew like, what we have is kind of special, and we're going to keep pushing it on. Before all this is going to keep on going,
Yep.
And from that, we were able to
do another picture
for the International 48-Hour Film Festival of our film called Sun. But we haven't heard any word about that. I guarantee you we'll let you know as soon as possible.
Yep.
But as far as For You goes,
we're starting to submit it.
you're starting to get it around. But right now, in April, For You is going to be playing at Filmapalooza, and we are going to bring the camera out there and bring you guys all along for the adventure that we're about to embark on. I mean, we're going to Vegas. We're going
baby.
We're going to Vegas, baby, and we're going to.
You have to say it, Vegas,
yeah,
baby.
you gotta say it.
You gotta give the tribute to swingers. I think.
Yeah, but we're going out to Vegas, and we're in Filmapalooza during NAB, and this is like the one of the biggest things that's ever happened to us. And hell, we could come back with a first place trophy. John Earth, I'm the leader of the future. I'm the future.